Now, what are non-ideal solution? If solution do not obey Raoult's law under all conditions of temperature and pressure, कि कुछ कंडीशंस के ऊपर तो वो राउट्स लॉ ओबे करता है और कुछ कंडीशंस के ऊपर राउट लॉ ओबे नहीं करता, देन द सॉल्यूशन इज अ नॉन आइडियल सॉल्यूशन. ऐसा सॉल्यूशन जिसमें डेल्टा बी मिक्सिंग इज नॉट इक्वल टू 0. देयर इज अ चेंज इन वॉल्यूम व्हेन अ सॉल्यूशन इज फॉर्म्ड. चेंज इन एंथैल्पी should not be equal to 0, that is enthalpy change takes place. It means the solution, when solution is formed, the solution reaction is either endothermic or exothermic. Then the solution is non-ideal. When two components are mixed, the forces of attraction are developed. It means that the forces of attraction between the components and solution are not equal to each other. Then the solution is said to be a non-ideal solution. Now question arises कि why solution deviate from ideal behavior? कि solution ideal behavior से deviate क्यों करते हैं? जब forces of attraction particles solute और solvent particles के बीच की forces of attraction और solution के particles की forces of attraction जब solution बनता है, अगर वो equal नहीं होंगी, when they are not equal, then the solution deviate from ideal behavior. That is, when the forces of attraction between AA or BB are not equal to AB, then the solution they deviate from ideal behavior. Now the deviation are of two types. One is positive deviation and second is negative deviation. Firstly, positive deviation. अगर solute particles और solvent particles के बीच में forces of attraction वो solution particles के बीच में जो forces of attraction है उनसे ज्यादा हो, then deviation is positive. If the forces of attraction between solute particles or solvent particles are greater than those of solution particles, which will increase the vapor pressure of solute, then the deviation will be positive deviation. That is, if forces of attraction between the solution particles are less than the forces of attraction between solute particles or solvent particles, then vapor pressure of the solution will be greater than vapor pressure of pure solvent and mole fraction. That is, the value of Raoult's law will be positive. अगर Raoult's law की value positive आती है, then the deviation is positive deviation. Graphically, the positive deviation shows an upward increase in the vapor pressure of A and vapor pressure of B and vapor pressure of solution. अब जब forces of attraction solution के अंदर particles के बीच में कम होगी तो vapor pressure ज्यादा होगा. Examples हैं a mixture of solution of ethyl alcohol and cyclohexane, acetone and carbon disulfide, acetone and benzene, ethyl alcohol and water, carbon tetrachloride and chloroform, acetone and ethyl alcohol. Now let us take an example of ethyl alcohol and cyclohexane. इथाइल अल्कोहल के बीच में हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड है. इथाइल अल्कोहल के जो पार्टिकल्स हैं दे शो हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड एज रिप्रेजेंटेड. ठीक है, लेकिन जब ये मिक्स करेंगे इथाइल अल्कोहल और साइक्लोहेक्सेन को जब हम मिक्स करेंगे तो इनके बीच में कोई भी हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड डेवलप नहीं होगा. देयर इज नो हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड बिटवीन साइक्लोहेक्सेन एंड इथाइल अल्कोहल. When the interaction between the components are smaller than that of solution, the vapor pressure of solution will decrease. That is, if the force of attraction between A and A or B and B are less than AB, then delta B mixing will be negative. It will be less than 0. Delta H will also be negative, that is reaction will be exothermic. Graphically, the negative deviation can be represented as downward depression in the vapor pressure. This is negative deviation. It means that the value of Raoult's law is less than 0 is negative. The examples are chloroform and benzene, acetone and phenol. Let us take the example of chloroform and benzene, or chloroform or acetone. When chloroform and benzene are mixed together, the hydrogen bond is developed between them. But in the particles of chloroform or in the particle of benzene separately, they do not have strong bonding. That means जब इनको मिक्स करेंगे तो हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड डेवलप हो जाएगा और फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन जो है वो इंक्रीज कर जाएगी सॉल्यूशन के अंदर. इंडिविजुअल पार्टिकल से सॉल्यूशन की फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन बढ़ जाएगी, पार्टिकल्स की फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन कम हो जाएगी, देन इट शोज नेगेटिव डेविएशन.